Hair PRP treatment works. What is it for? Price. Welcome to a new video. Today we are going to talk about PRP treatments. What characteristics do they have? What are their types? We start with what we know as PRP is an abbreviation for platelet-rich plasma. A treatment that contains numerous utilities that we can find, among them reducing skin aging, in addition to serving as a treatment for alopecia. One of its greatest advantages is that the product is obtained directly from the patient, so it does not cause allergy problems or rejection, and it also does not require prior test, only the dermatological assessment of the patient. Perhaps the idea of going through a PRP treatment seems a little more pleasant to you than undergoing an operation to perform a graft. So I am going to tell you what this biostimulation is about. PRP is obtained in a similar way to an analysis, that is to say, it does not need medical admission. What is done is to extract about 20 millimeters of blood that will later be placed in a centrifuge machine, and this will be in charge of separating the blood into several parts, thus obtaining the plasma. Once for the plasma in our hands, we will proceed to introduce it through a needle in those areas of the skin or scalp that we are interested in treating. But before that, we must give the plasma a calcium compound that will improve its growth factors. Platelets are the most important element since they contain substances that favor the creation of new blood vessels, thus allowing more nutrients to reach the implanted area and thus increasing the proliferation of cells such as collagen or elastin. This treatment is minimally painful and does not usually take more than 20 minutes. In addition, professionals indicate that with 3 or 4 sessions divided between 4 or 6 weeks, it should be enough to notice the growth and the results of the treatment. That they also recommend that once the treatment is carried out, you visit the clinic at least once or twice a year. The only drawbacks that we can find after this treatment are a slight redness in the treated area as well as a small bruise in the infiltration area. PRP treatments tend to be generally quite successful since 70% of people, whether men or women, tend to be successful in this type of procedure. In the case of women, the thickness of hair increases, while in the case of men, not only its thickness but also its density increases. But in both, it allows the favors greater growth of the scalp. This treatment is designed for those young people who suffer from the onset of alopecia, but the reality is that any age from 30 years is suitable for this procedure. That does have to go through a medical study beforehand to prevent diseases or medications that may intervene in the treatment by increasing the risk of bruising. The clinic should also carry out a study on the patient, since we know that the PLP treatment works effectively in androgenetic alopecia, but the truth is that it is not known if they work with other types of alopecia. The patient before the treatment must attend the clinic to establish a base treatment with minoxidil and anti-androgens that will favor the success of the procedure as well as its duration over time. Before continuing, I want you to visit the information box in the description, in which I have left the official blog of Capil.com, and in it we can find everything you need to know about the hair world. But if by chance you can't find how much a PRP procedure can cost, I'm here to tell you the cost of PRP treatment. At least in Spain, it ranges from 150 euros and 250 euros per session. Although this price is not 100% defined, since each clinic maintains prices according to the different types of packs or bonuses that they offer, thus being able to find different types of offers for sessions. And until the video of today, don't forget that you can support my Capil channel by leaving your like, sharing the video, subscribing, and if you are going through some kind of process of hair evolution and you want to show your photos on the channel, you can do it through the mail or at mycapil.com. And so in a future video, we will use the different cases that you have sent us. I say goodbye here and see you in the next video. Greetings.